Hi friends, this is Renee from Little Village Homestead, and today I'm going to show you how I make a giant cinnamon roll. Be right back. Okay, I'm back, and this morning I'm going to show you how I make a giant cinnamon roll. And this one is going to my granddaughter's for Sweetest Day. So, first thing first is we got our milk, and it's warm. You see me put my finger in there, it's just warm to the touch. There's 2 cups of milk we're going to put in this bowl here. And we're going to add a half a cup of sugar, a half a cup of butter, and we're going to give that a real good mix. Let's give it a good little mix here. Okay, and then on top of that, we're going to add 3 teaspoons of yeast. Okay, and then we're going to set this aside, and we're going to let it brew. Let it come to life and get happy. And in the meantime, I've got my nice bread bowl here, and we are going to put about 4.5 to 5 cups of flour in this bowl. And by the time we get that in there, then we can add our wet mixture in there. 2, 3, and there's 4. We're going to do about another half cup. We'll start with that. Oh, I got to get my wooden spoon. I knew I was forgetting something. Okay, so here we go. We're going to dump all this in here. And it's all mixed good, so it'll all get in there. Get our last little bit out. We're going to give this a good mix. You see that okay? Now this you're just going to mix until it incorporates. And it's going to be wet and, it's going to be pretty sticky, wet and sticky. And then when we get this all mixed up, we're going to let it rise for about an hour until it doubles in size. Which here it might take a little more than an hour because it's a little cooler in my pantry. But we just let it rise till it's double in size. See that? It's sticky. It's not really, you don't got to knead it yet. Nothing. Just mix that. Real simple. Put a little towel over it and let it rise. It's all mixed in. So, that is what we're going to do. All right. After about an hour, when that's done rising or doubles in size, I will be back and I'll show you our next step. I wanted to show you a trick. People always say, oh, we're going to cover this with plastic wrap. You know what? A shower cap. It works fantastic. Shower caps are good for so many things. Look, fits on that bowl nice. Simple. There's a little kitchen tip for you. All right, I'm back and our dough has doubled in size. I'll remove that. So now, in this little dish here, I've got 1.5 teaspoons of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So we're going to spread that on there. And then we're going to put about another half cup or so of flour in there. And we're just going to get our hands dirty in here, and we're going to mix this up. And then we're going to knead it a little. I'm just going to mix it in the pan first, or in a bowl first. Okay. I'm going to sprinkle a little flour on my board. Make sure I get all that extra. Then we're just going to give it a nice kneading. Not for forever or nothing like that. No great length of time. Just, I know sometimes bread takes 5 to 8 minutes to knead, but this is just a little bit. So, get this knead. Okay, a nice ball there. So we don't need that extra on here. We need a little bit on here, but not all that. We're going to start rolling this out. So here we go. Roll it out into a nice rectangle. If we can, best that we can. There, it's starting. Flip it around this way. Okay. We could always let it rest a minute too, and it would work a little bit better. That's all right, we're getting it. It's doing pretty good. It's coming along. Just takes a little bit of time. Okay, I think that's about as much as I'm going to get it in a rectangle right now, so that's pretty good. All right. So our filling, I already mixed it up, but I'll tell you what it consists of. I've got 3/4 cups of softened butter and 3/4 cups of brown sugar and 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. And see, you just mix it, the butter's soft, so you just mix up till it's good and soft. So we're just going to spread this on here, just like so. Get it all spread on here real nice. I'm glad I got lots of room around my little butcher block. Okay. See that? That's nice. Now you could also put raisins and walnuts in here, anything you want. But I'm making this for my grandbabies, so they don't like raisins too much and walnuts in their cinnamon rolls. So I'm just leaving it plain. All right, there we go. It is nice and spread. Okay, now here, let me get the rest of this in here. I don't want to waste none of this. Okay. Here's our trick. We're going to do these in, let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 strips. See that? Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we are going to just start rolling it. I'm going to roll it up really nice. This is going to be huge. Okay, you're going to take this and you're going to put it on the outside of this one and you're going to roll it into this. just kind of loosely, not real tight. And you're going to go do the next one here. Before I go any further, I got to grab my pan. So, the last one, get it rolled up so it will look absolutely huge. And then we're going to set it right in the middle of our pan. Now, I'm going to put my shower cap back on it. Doesn't that look beautiful? And I'm going to let that rise for a good half hour or so. I don't want it real tight on there. I'm going to let that rise, and when it's all risen up, ready to bake, we'll be back. Okay, friends, my cinnamon roll cakes, I made 2 of them, by the way, they're ready to go into the oven. And as you can see, I got my oven set for 325. They're going to go in this oven for about 45 minutes. And then I'm going to take them out and cover them with a little bit of aluminum foil on top just so they don't burn. And then we're going to bake them for an additional 30 to 35 minutes. And this is to ensure that the inside gets done completely through. So when they're done, we'll be back. Okay, friends, our cinnamon rolls are done and they are cooling, so I'm going to put together the frosting for it, and I'll show you how I do that. I've got here 2 cups of powdered sugar, and I'm putting it all together too. 4 tablespoons of milk, and I've got an 8-ounce package of cream cheese. Now, this I doubled because remember I made 2, so we'll cut the recipe in half. And I've got 4 tablespoons of butter. And with that, I'm going to put in 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Okay, so I'm going to get this down in here. Whoa, that didn't work well. Go figure. I'm going to make sure that's locked in. There. Nope, it's not locked in. Well, let me fix this. Okay, it's locked in now. Alright, I'm just going to slowly turn this on real slow and get this all mixed up. Okay, now I can go. Get this mixed up, and then we can drizzle it over our cinnamon roll. That needs just a little bit more milk, probably another tablespoon. We'll go ahead and put 1 more tablespoon in there. All right. Okay. And it's getting nice and creamy. And I want it a little runnier than that. Just a little bit more. You got to do this according to your liking, actually. You might like it thick like that. Well, then that's fine. You can do that. I just like mine a little bit thinner. Okay. Alright, so there we go. I might just make that a little bit thinner yet. Anyway, that's that. So, give me a few minutes and we'll be frosting our cinnamon rolls. Okay, here's our big, huge cinnamon roll. And when I took it out, a piece of it broke off. But that's alright. It'll still get frosted and it'll be good. So, I'm going to dump this in my cup. The frosting's together and we are just going to drizzle it right over the top of this. That is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Make sure that piece that broke off has some. So, there we have it, friends. Beautiful, beautiful cinnamon roll. And I'm going to go and enjoy it. Not the whole thing. Just a piece. Well, nobody will ever know. Thanks for watching.